Hi guys, so today we're going to be learning how to make this lovely gown. This is the upper part of the gown and this is the lower part of the gown. It's actually a half circle flare. So this is how to draft a half circle flare. Please, this is a paper illustration and you'll be needing two of the half circle. You fold it like so. Alright, when you fold it like so, you take the waist measurement. Alright, you take the waist measurement and the formula for finding a an half circle flare is actually this. The circumference divided by pi, 2 pi, where the pi is 3.14. So it's an half circle flare. We're not going to be multiplying by 2. Instead, we're going to be using 3.14. But if it's a full circle flare, you divide by 6.28. That's 3.14 by 2. So 30 divided by 3.14 is 9.6. The 9.6 is actually the waist cotton. So you can you can look at the formulas very properly, very carefully. All right, like I said, this is a half circle flare. If it was to be full circle flare, we are going to be multiplying 3.14 by 2 to give you what? To give you 6.28. And since it's a half circle flare, it's going to be 3.14. The waist is actually 28 plus 2 inch for seam allowance. So let's go. Let's say 9.6. All right, so I'll mark 9.6 round. This is a paper illustration. I've already drafted it on the fabric already. So I'll mark 9.6 is assumption, please. 9.6 round. Then the length, after that, I'll use my French curve to curve it. Then I'll mark the length of my the gown. That's the lower part of the gown, all right? So let's say it's 19, but this paper illustration I'm using 4 inches. So I'll use my French curve and do it like so. Hope it's clear enough. Let me know in the comment section. All right, so it's not really showing here. I was using my front camera, so it's showing the mirror image. That's why I had to do the first one initially. So I'll go ahead and cut. Now this is for the front. You have to cut two, one for the front, one for the back. All right, remember it's a half circle flare, not a full circle flare. So this is for the front. I'll go ahead and cut the back. I'll use this in cutting the back. You could add 1 inch for zipper allowance, or you could just cut like that. It's still going to marry it since I added 2 inches initially for the waist, from the waistline. All right, so this is it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now I'm going to be joining or sewing the upper part of the gown. It's actually a square neck, so I'll join the shoulders together. You all know how to cut a basic bodice pattern. The neck, I just made it a square neck, not too much. It's not a round neck. All right, so I'll go ahead and join the shoulders together. After joining the shoulders, I will replicate same process on the lining. All right, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. To my subscribers, I say thank you. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. So here is the lining. It's actually a cloth lining. I'll be replicating same process like I did for the main fabric. All right. It's actually a child. Just to be an adult, I would have done a bustier and I would have used an interface. All right. So I've gone ahead to replicate same for the back. I would now be using the lining to turn. I've gone ahead to use pin to secure it, so it's going to come out neatly and nice. All right, so now I'm stitching. Be sure to do it neatly and gently at your pace. All right, since the sleeve is not going to reach the armhole area, I am closing it. I will use the lining to turn it as well. All right, So when I'm done, I'm going to flip it over. I'll notch first the excess, then I'm notching the armhole now, so that when you flip, it's going to come out neatly. All right, there's not going to be any bulginess. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm flipping. After flipping, be sure to give it a good press. This is how it looks like. The sides, the inside. You can see how neat it is. All right, you can see how neat it is. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be creating the dots using our bust span 7 divided by 2, that's 3.5. Alright, so this is the lower part. This is the half circle flare, as you can see. I'm going to be turning it with a lining. Alright, this is for the front. I've gone ahead to secure the edges with pins, so it's going to come out neat and fine. Always use pins to secure. Alright. Alright, so I'm done. This is how it looks like. You see how neat it is. Be sure to give it a good press. So this is for the front. I'll go ahead and replicate the same process for the back. You all know the back has a zipper allowance, so I'm going to be using the lining to turn the side respectively. Alright. Then I'll attach my zipper. I think this is very easy to understand. It's not much of a task. So now this is the lining. I'm done turning the fabric with the lining. As you can see how neat it is. Afterwards, this is for the sleeve. Alright, we have 2 sleeves, so I'm going to pleat it when I'm done. What I did, this is 6 inches for the Ankara fabric. Then for the doll face, I used 11 inches. When you fold 11 inches by 2, you have 5.5. When you fold 6 inches by 2, you have 3 inches. Alright, so I used 6 inches by 20 and I used 11 inches by 20. So I'm going to be folding by 2 now. Alright, to make it very neat and lovely. Okay. Now you can actually add an estate to this, but I'm not adding. You can add a crinoline to this, but I'm not adding. Depending on how you want it to stand, but I'm not adding. Alright, so this is just a school wear. Alright, it's actually for their entire spot. So I'm flipping, I'm done. I'll replicate same for others, okay? For both the Ankara and the doll face. After which I'll give them a good press. Then we get ready to attach them. This is the pleating press. I'm pleating them on the shoulders, alright? So this is it. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually done with the darts. What I'm actually going to be doing now, I am going to pleat on the shoulders. Alright, so I'll arrange it. The Ankara, then the doll face. I'll find the midpoint and I'll use the midpoint, attach it to the midpoint of the shoulders where you have the shoulder slope. As you can see, be sure to do it neatly and gently, leaving 1 inch from the armhole area. Alright, then I'll secure it with a pin. So it's going to stay firm and not move. I'll go ahead and pleat from where my dart is starting. Alright, starting point of my dart. Then I'll pleat. Take notes, you can pleat, you can gather, depending on how you want it. It's depending on your preference, alright? Like I said earlier, you could do use doll face on it, or you could sorry, not doll face. You could use crinoline inside, or you could use hairstay inside if you want it to be extremely standing, but I don't want it like so. It's just for school purpose. All right, so this is the pleating process. It's not much of a task, just pleat it how you want it. All right, This process is a little bit I would not say frustrating, because you're flipping two fabrics that are lined with the same material, and it's going to be thick, so you have to increase your sewing foot speed. All right, so I'll replicate same process for the other side, like I did, recapping, finding the midpoint, joining the midpoint to the slope, the shoulder slope, then starting your gathers or your folding from the edge of the dart. All right, so I'm done. Be sure to give it a good press. What I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to be attaching the lower part of the gown using 1 inch for seam allowance. I'll go ahead and secure it with a pin, then attach. I'll get the midpoint. All right sides facing each other. All right, then I'll attach it. If you find this helpful, thank you. If you've watched so far, thank you. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. To my subscribers, I say thank you. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. Happy viewing. All right, thank you. So I'll replicate same process for the back. I'll go ahead and join the back. All right. Then I'll attach my zip using my zipper foot. So now my zipper length is actually 24 inches. I'll be taking 22 inches. Then I'll use 1 inch to hem down. All right. My zipper allowance was actually 1.5. When I sewed 0.5 inch, it was just 1 inch remaining. So I'll do that. After which I'm going to be shaping. The shaping just involves your bust measurement and your waist. Since it's a flare gown, it doesn't require your hip measurement and all that. All right, so your bust measurement and your waist measurement is fine. As you can see, I'll get the measurements, then I'll use the measurement in shaping. Let's say at the waist is 20 inches, then assumption, okay, and I got 22 inches. That's 2 inch extra, so I'll remove 1 inch from this side, 1 inch from the other side. All right, then I'll stitch down. So I'm done. What I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to be hemming. I'll be hemming by 1 inch. When I'm done hemming, I'm going to give it a nice and a good press. All right, this is the hemming process, and this is the final look. Hope it's beautiful. It's a very simple but yet